This is SportsCenter.
Hagler pushes ahead. Grandy, touch pass. Swanson, layup. Boy, was that beautiful in transition. Outlet pass, Hagler. Numbers should be there. Lead pass, Swanson flips inside. There's Lindahl, layup good. Long lead pass. There's Grandy. He's only a sophomore and he lays it in. Gives it to Hagler. And to Braun running the court reverse. Layup, oh, baby. Nice.
Boys basketball starts early this year, and the season kicks off with the Ramsey County Tournament. The Bearcats were rated third in the Hoopster, but that came out before we got our secret weapon. Everything pointed to the final showdown between the Bearcats and the 8th-rated Four Winds Minnewacan, and that's exactly how it happened.
Hi, I'm Ethan Oakland, along with Travis Blake. Welcome to SportsCenter.
The first game in the boys basketball season saw the number 1 seed take on the number 6 seed, Lakota Adams Edmore, in the Ramsey County Tournament, but it didn't take long to show why the Bearcats were the top seed. The Bearcats run a set play on the tip from Haugen to Hagler for the first 2 points of the season. Lakota had a little trouble holding onto the ball this game, and layup after layup the Bearcats got points. Here's to Grandy with the steal from Hagler for the bucket. The fast break off the rebound was also working. Look here as the ball hardly touches the floor as it goes from Lindahl to Hagler to Grandy for 2. Braun throws it into Haugen, who gets a 3-point play in the set offense. Another one of the 32 Bearcat steals as Haugen gets the ball and heaves it ahead to Lindahl for the semi-dunk. In this next part, Lindahl makes a steal, brings the ball up court before dishing off to Hagler for the layup. Here's one of the few outside shots made by the Bearcats as Hagler hits from the wing. Now, Swanson takes the pass from Daniel and goes in for a hard layup and a foul. In this game, the bench got a lot of playing time. Here, sophomore Brooks Larson comes off the pick by Hunt and hits a long 2. And that's all for the highlights of Game 1 in the Ramsey County Tournament. This one was ever in doubt, as the Bearcats win 71-26. Hagler, Lindahl, and Grandy all scored in double figures.
Game 2 had the Bearcats going up against the Warwick Warriors. In Game 1, the Bearcats outscored their opponent by 28 in the first quarter. In this game, they dominated right from the start as well. Let's take a look at the starters for this year. Sophomore Jacob Hagler is in his 3rd year as a starting point guard. Senior Grant Lindahl returns as a starter in the post. Senior Matt Swanson is a transfer student from Leeds and plays forward. Junior Josh Haugen is in his 1st year as a starter at the other forward position, and sophomore Daniel Grandy is starting at the 2nd guard spot. And here's the tip. The play doesn't run as smoothly as planned, but Lindahl ends up with the basket anyway. Lindahl takes a pass from Hagler and hits a 3, getting the Bearcats off to another incredible start. This time down, Hagler decides to shoot the 3 himself. The defense applies pressure to Lindahl, but leaves Grandy open on the other opposite wing for another 3-pointer. You would think that the 28 first quarter points in Game 1 would be hard to top, but this basket by Colton Braun gave the Bearcats 36 points in the opening quarter of this game. Here's Grandy in the corner, hitting his 2nd 3-pointer of the game. The Bearcats beat Warwick up court to get a 4-on-2 with Held getting the touch pass from Grandy for a layup. After making the steal, Grandy comes down and hits Braun with a no-look pass. Braun gets his own miss and puts it back up. In his 2 previous seasons as a starter, Jake was 1 for 8 on 3-pointers. This is his 5th 3-point basket of the game. After building a 27-point lead after the first quarter, the Bearcats coasted to an 86-54 win. Jake Hagler had 25 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists. And now over to Hayden for Game 3.
Game 3 saw the top 2 seeds fight it out for the championship. Both teams were ranked in the top 10 by the Hoopster, and everyone wanted to see how accurate those rankings were. The Bearcats fell behind early as Four Winds hit 3 quick 3-pointers. Here Lindahl pulls the team a little closer with a 3 of his own. Normally free throws aren't a highlight on SportsCenter, but this one marks Lindahl's 1,000th point. Not in this game, that would be a record. The big fella misses, but one of the little guys hits the boards and puts it back up for 2. Another perfect fast break as Hagler hits Grandy, who hits Swanson in full stride for the layup. On Friday night, it was Hagler with 5 threes. On this night, Lindahl hit 5 from beyond the arc. Here's 2 of them back to back. Hagler finishes the scoring by hitting a short jumper to end up with 52 total points in the tournament. North Star repeats as the Ramsey County Tournament champions. Lindahl led the Bearcats with 29 points and Swanson had 20, as the team wins the championship game by a score of 79-57.
That's all for this edition of Sports Center. The next show is tentatively scheduled for December 22nd, where we'll be covering the Harvey boys game and the girls game against New Rockford and St. John. On behalf of Ethan Oakland and Hayden Larson, thanks for watching NHSPN Sports Center.